I just got back from mowing a property for one of my relatives, actually, and today we're going to be doing of my RYOBI P460. Thank God I finally got this right. Dremel tool, and we're going to be carving into this wood right here. What I want to try is carving into this wood right here and try to carve out all these eyelets. I have a pretty sketchy at times, but we're going to go ahead. I didn't bring any ear protection or eye protection. Don't need ear protection, but obviously don't do what I'm doing and be safe when you're doing this. And we are going to start with the piece of the board that is notched out already. We got a nice knot right here, a nice imperfection in this board already. And we're going to use live chat. And I am not able to type into the comments section right now. Let me get this thing set up here, and again, I do apologize. And we're going to do this on high. Oh, hold on a second. I'm going to set you guys down for a second. Oh, one other thing you should also remember, the reason I'm doing this for safety is you definitely want to make sure that the chuck is nice and tight, just like a drill. Otherwise, you're going to get hit with shrapnel, and it's going to hurt, and then it's going to it might make you cry. So, it definitely would make me scream in pain if I got hit in the face with some shrapnel. All right. You guys have been waiting for it. Obviously, we have multiple bits on this tool. This is more along the lines for the DIYer. I didn't have time to cut a sample out of this board, so this probably will be a little bit loud, but again, I apologize for the little bit of a delay. I was actually talking to one of my relatives real quick, and he has the sister version of this tool. He has the smaller compact tool, and his actually comes with a few more bits. His actually comes with a more flexible keyless chuck, shaft-driven motor. We're going to take all these. We're going to use the deburr tool, and we're going to take all these burrs out. And I apologize because I meant to make this video in 2020, but then we had the COVID pandemic, so couldn't really do that. If you're a woodworker, this might not be a pro tool by any means, but it might get the job done. Let's see. Recommended to trying to bring the speed up. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely good. for cutting, but how about sanding? Like I said before, I could rotate the screen, but I'm not going to, so get over it. I'm just kidding. I love my viewers. No, I'm not going to rotate the screen for my own personal reasons. So yeah, that wood definitely gets in there and starts to burr that bit, but don't worry, I'm going to get more of these bits later. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate with the sander. I've actually been looking online for anyone who's been wondering. So they do sell a lot larger of a toolkit for this. And I mean, if you want to, you can just lay it up like that. Get it to the speed you want. And then just grind it down. Works pretty well as a sander too. Let's try drilling. Here, we'll try drilling. Sorry, I just noticed I can rotate the camera live. Take this here. Keyless chuck. Well, not keyless, but doesn't take a key, it takes a wrench. There's no key. It's a wrench. You can actually twist that out with your finger. Yeah, take a look at that. That's where the rubber is. That's where the rubber got kind of scorched there. And I'm not supposed to use that. These things will wipe out quite fast for sanding, so just keep that in mind. I guess we'll use it as a drill. I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole. that's not really what that's... Sorry about that. I know that's not really what that's made for, but it's pretty cool that you can do that. And there we go. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this really short live stream. I kind of enjoy making these videos. I didn't really have a plan to go live, but just to spur of the moment, I haven't been live in... Holy crap, what did I just do? Hang on a second. There we go. I haven't been live in quite a few months, about over a year now. And that drill bit is extremely hot. And actually, that drill bit is not actually made for what I just used it for. I just realized that that's actually for plastic. This is a very hard wood. I think it's cedar, but I'm not sure. It didn't go all the way through, so... I've been waiting, and I have been waiting for the weather to get really... Hello. I have been waiting for the weather to get better, because when the weather's good out here in good old Tennessee... Sucks out here. It really does. Don't move here. It's harder to do these tool reviews, and we get a lot of rain in the spring. And last time I said it was the pandemic. Now it's actually more likely to be the weather that's causing the problems. But there's the Dremel in action. You guys have been asking, haranguing me, giving me nothing but grief over, will you make this video? Will you make this video? Will you make this video? Finally, I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's make the video. Obviously, I did this on mobile, so no, I do not have a very high quality camera, and this sanding disc has been on here for a long while, so I only have one of these, but this is what happens after you do one sanding route. Focus. This is what happens after you do one sand with a disc. So this disc is effectively, well, trash. That's why you want to try to work it around. Pretty good sandpaper. It's coarse. It's not the fine grit sandpaper, but it does do a pretty good job as well as it could. So I believe one of these on Amazon is like $5, so it's not Dremel quality, but it's not terrible. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ford, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. It's nice to go live on Facebook every once in a while. I wish I could do it more often. The next video will be a video of me drilling holes into this same 2x4 with my impact drill and giving you guys my impressions. Also, I have been looking into the possibility of getting a Dremel tool. I'm sorry, of getting a tripod, excuse me, off of Amazon. I've looked at quite a few of them. I think it's a pretty good idea. I just haven't been really that eager to pull through on it. I'll let you guys know probably by next week if I get a tripod for my phone. I would like to get one for my camera as well, which is a old Kodak CD22. And obviously my third is off of a laptop. So it's very nice to be back on stream with you guys. it's very nice to be able to come out here and review. Oh, by the way, we talked about the tool. We've used the tool. What are my thoughts of the tool? Well, almost forgot this. Thank you. So, my initial thoughts of the tool are, some people said it's loud. It can be a little loud, and that's why I would recommend using this outside. It can be a little bit of a pain with the thick drive shaft. It is a little bit unorthodox compared to a traditional Dremel. That much is certain. And let's be honest with you, it could be a pain in the butt to use. But if you got it at the right speed and you're willing to toughen through it and you're willing to put up with the loud noise, it probably won't be as bad. But that's something to put into consideration when you buy one of these. Any RYOBI tool in general. The very next RYOBI tool I will be reviewing is the electric HP One Plus, or not HP, the One Plus RYOBI. Oh God have mercy, I have the box in my room. I did not do an unboxing. I can actually do another unboxing if you guys would like. The tool belongs to me and my father, so kind of have to get his input on whether or not I can make a video with it. But I will tell you guys, it's a good one. It is a good one. Hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream of the RYOBI P460 test that I promised 2 weeks ago and kept getting delayed because of the weather. Weather out here in the east is nuts, so please apologize, or please let me apologize first and foremost for the insane weather we have. I want to thank every single one of my subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you guys for watching this video. I understand there's controversy with my name. Deal with it if you can. If you don't want to, don't. I don't care. We didn't use a number of bits and pieces on here because they're not designed for woodworking. This thing is not necessarily solely for woodworking. And there's only one side note that I will give you, and that is, do not use this thing out in direct sunlight, as well as many other RYOBI tools, because the RYOBI motors that are in here, either they're made in-house by RYOBI or they're made by a different company, either from China, United States, or Japan. I don't know. I don't really want to research it. They can get pretty hot, and they can shorten the battery life of the lithium-ion cells. Now, I might ask one of my relatives if I can have her permission to review her push mower. She has a, I think it's a RYOBI push mower. I think it's awesome. I've used it for at least 2 years. I've been wanting to ask her if I could do a review on it, and I just haven't asked her yet. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, this stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, this RYOBI tool is RYOBI P460 multi-tool. You guys, another thing you can use this thing for. You can use it for tormenting wildlife. That's going to wrap up this stream. Now we have a viewer coming in 20 minutes. Hello. You just missed it. Just missed the stream. Alright guys, that tool again is RYOBI P460 multi-Dremel, or multi-tool, competitor to Dremel, runs off the HP 1 plus or 18-volt standard lithium-ion battery. I'm Ford, your host. This tool is perfect for making and DIY. This is a perfect tool for cutting tile, wood, sanding block, cutting stone, drilling stone. This is good for sanding metal, brushing metal, polishing stone. It's a good tool for grinding, sharpening knives, sharpening blades, sharpening brush cutting blades. If you got a brush cutter from RYOBI, definitely keep those things tight. You don't want a brush cutting blade going right into your ankle. They do sell another model of this. I don't have the part number. It's a smaller one with a thinner cord. It's actually cheaper. This is $70. That one's $45. This one is a better value. The only thing I will tell you is, in this video, I was using an HP, come on, get it together, Ford. I was using a RYOBI 18-volt, 1.3 amp hour battery. I don't know off the top of my head how much time you can use this tool for before it runs out. Max RPMs on this tool is 30,000. Minimum is 5,000. One thing you should not do that I did in this video, and one thing you should take away, is always wear safety goggles. I wasn't. Yeah, bad me. Sorry. It's a really good tool for what you get for the money, and you cannot beat the portability. I understand you can get better tools from Makita. I understand you can get better tools from Milwaukee. I understand you can get somewhat better tools from DeWalt. I understand you can get somewhat better tools from Harbor Freight sometimes. But RYOBI has the best storage I've seen on any of these. I'm wiggling this thing. It won't come out until I deliberately pull it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream of my review test of the RYOBI P460 multi-tool. If you like what you see on this channel, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, hit the comment button. Leave me a comment and see about what you like, what you don't like, what can I change. Share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, any social media sites you want. I don't really care. Helps the channel out a lot. I'm not looking for sponsorships. I did not get sponsored for this tool. I paid for it out of my own money. Actually, it was a gift. So somebody bought it for me. I'm doing you guys a favor with reviewing this. Well, I won't say favor. Well, depending on how you look at it, you want to go out and spend $30 bucks to $40, depending on whether you want this used or new. Any complaints about the tool? Well, for starters, I can tell you one thing I don't like about the tool. They don't give you enough bits to put in all the holes. For $70, I kind of would expect them to put more of these in. Also, they don't have a lot of tools outside of grinding, like knife blades, stone. They don't have anything for serious woodworking. Now, for me, that's a bit of a problem. It took me maybe about 70 scribble passes. If you're really going through and sanding this with this rough cut sander, you're going to run out of these pretty quick. Is a belt sander a better value? Yeah. Am I using it what it was intended for? No. But I'm trying to explain, this is probably where RYOBI should step it up. For what you pay for $70, I would kind of expect a couple more of these sanding discs in both sizes. I would expect a couple more grinding discs, cutoff discs, as well as some other stuff that they don't offer in the kit. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to go live with you again. It has been fantastic reviewing this tool. I think this thing has a lot of potential, depending on how much RYOBI wants to put inside the next generation. I would worry less about improvements with the motor, because everyone who bought this was like, the motor's too loud. It's a $70 tool. I'm just glad the thing works as advertised. We got kids screaming in the background. If you guys will excuse me, we got some weather coming in this weekend. I'm gonna go get on the lawnmower. I'm gonna start cutting my grass before it starts to get really soaking wet out here. I'm Ford. As always, I thank every single one of you for watching yet again. I said it earlier in the stream. I thank you so much for watching, my subscribers, my viewers in general. Even if you guys troll around, I don't care. You're still giving me views. I can't do anything about the noise in the background. I'm outside. So, if you like this tool, order it on Home Depot's website. You'll be surprised with how many projects you can get done with it. One other question I want to add real quick before I seriously am ending the stream. Ford, are you going to get any other RYOBI tools to review? Well, fasten your seatbelts, because I do have a couple other tools in storage to review. Haven't gotten around to it. Have to get some materials. Definitely want to get my drill out here so I can actually get one of my tools set up and ready. It's going to be a very involved process to try to get that one to work, because this is a specialty tool that's going to be used for a different review purpose, sort of similar to what you use every single day in a daily job setting. But I have to get that set up. It's going to be off the same 2x4 that you saw here. It's just going to be modified a little bit. I have a RYOBI drill that I'm going to review. I have a RYOBI rat wrench in 3/8 drive that I'm going to review. I have my RYOBI fan we're going to use on an outside setting. Say, for example, if not for a tool use, maybe a poolside fan. You got the capability with the hybrid feature. That video will be coming up either in the few days. Had to wait for summer, was the most appropriate time to do this video. Or it will be in the upcoming week. Very certain. I tell you this. I am very certain of this. This video will be coming out either live or in the coming week before May 1st. This upcoming Sunday, I will have that video uploaded, or it will be streamed live on this channel. I will also be either uploading or streaming, or maybe a combination of both. I don't know. But I will be doing that on this channel this week. It got postponed because of rain. We're doing it this week. Stay tuned, guys. Got a lot of content coming out for you. I'm Ford. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like, hit the dislike, share with your friends, add to your playlist. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.